Welcome back, and thank you for staying with us. We'll be diving right into a topic or an issue that all eyes are fixed on at the capital here in Abuja. Now, as the ruling All Progressive Congress APC holds its highly anticipated National Executive Committee meeting, a gathering that many decide the future of the party's leadership and, by extension, its political strategy ahead of 2027. Top on the agenda is the selection of a substantive national chairman to replace Dr. Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, who recently resigned amid growing internal dissent, especially from the North Central Bloc. In Nigeria's political framework, the role of party leadership is not just administrative. It's strategic, symbolic, and in many ways central to how power is managed and distributed. So today's decision isn't just about who wears the title. It's about who will lead the APC through internal tensions, public expectations, and the long road to the next general elections. Now, at the moment, two names are dominating conversations: Professor Nantawe Yilwata, Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and technocrat from Plateau State, widely seen as President Tinubu's preferred choice. And the other one is Senator Tanko Almakura, respected for his consistency, seniority, and role in the founding of the party. Now, sources say the president and governors are leaning towards Nantawe, a Christian from the North Central, in what many see as a move to correct the perceived imbalance under the current Muslim-Muslim presidency. However, with unresolved questions over zoning and internal resistance from other stakeholders, the situation remains fluid. But beyond the names in power play, we must ask, what kind of leadership does the APC really need now? Will today's outcome unify or further divide the party? And how will the decision affect its chances in 2027? Joining us this morning is someone who understands these dynamics from both inside the party and from a personal perspective. Our guest is Chief Sonny Sylvester Moniedafe, a chieftain of the All Progressive Congress and a former national chairmanship aspirant. He was a prominent voice during the last APC leadership transition, but stepped down in favor of Senator Abdullahi Adamu, respecting the party's consensus arrangement, even though the zoning formula at the time did not favor his home state of Adamawa. Today, he brings us his experience, insights, and honest reflections as we explore this critical moment in the life of the APC. You are highly welcome, sir. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much. Good to see you, fine girl. God bless you. Good morning.
Thank you
Nigeria,
so much.
good morning Africa, good morning the rest of the world.
All right, let's dive right into it with the expectations of this NEC meeting. And the first thing at the top of the list is, the question of the chairmanship of the All Progressive Congress. And as we mentioned earlier, there are a couple of contenders that have been put out there and are seen as, the picks that would be the safety net, should I say, for the president, or as a consensus for the whole party. So there's Nantawe and there's Almakura. But aside from that, there are actually other contenders that a lot of people have said might be in the works as well. We have Senator Sani Musa from Niger State. We have Senator Sadli Mustafa from Kwara State. We have former Plateau Governor Joshua Darius. We have the SGF George Akumi, and we have Senator Abu Ibrahim from Katsina State. So in your own opinion, as someone that knows the APC, I would say back and forth, in and out, who do you think is the right contender, and in consideration of zoning as well, due to the fact that a lot of people are thinking that the Muslim ticket at least, and it's been a couple of people that have been from the north as chairman of the APC. So what is your take on that?
Good morning once more.
Good morning.
I have to be very, very blunt. On this very program, this very floor, the seat was over there then, I was called to come and talk about Abdullahi Adamu, that emerged like a dark horse who was being tried to be the national chairman. We argued seriously. Those of us that paid the form, you must take us into consideration.
Absolutely.
Nobody has called me. I'm here with you now. They are planning to go to the conference hall of the presidency. I'm here, nobody has called me. Am I not relevant? You say, I don't know much that's happening in the party. Nentawe, I don't know him, but I know that Al-Makura and the rest that you mentioned, former current SGF, George Akume, Sani 313, Saliu Mustafa of Kwara State, who is now senator. You mentioned Abu
Ibrahim of Katsina State, to Joshua Darius.
No, Abu Ibrahim did not buy the form. Now, if you want to ask me, I don't have anything against Nentawe or whoever, but the people that bought the form should be called into consideration. They are qualified. One thing I don't like about Nigeria, we like playing God. We like playing God.
So you mean there is favoritism when it comes to, picking the chairman of the party?
There should not. We like playing God. What makes President Tinubu think that Nentawe will help him? I don't know Nentawe, like I said. He's a Christian. I am a Christian. I remember when I went to the Senate President, former Senate President's guest house in Maitama, from the conference, not Air Center, on the day of convention, 3 years ago. I was called to go there. I went there. The stakeholders of the APC from Northeast were gathered there. Apart from the national chairman, the acting national chairman, Malabuni, and Boss Mustafa, the SGF. All the others were there. All the governors were there. And I told them one thing. I'm a Christian, but I don't support this trash about Muslims and ticket because it's not, anybody that believes of religion wants to cheat you. Check the records. I'm the most senior person in the APC to support the Muslim ticket. Today I've been laughed at. 3 years down the line, nothing has happened to me. Nothing. I'm just looking at them. And also they say, Haki, Naze Kamasu. What's all this? Now, Nentawe, he will be tempted. It looks so tempting. Yes, Nentawe tempting. But for Christ's sake, is he ready? What's wrong with Nigerians with reluctant presidents? Way back our first republic, people didn't want to become something. It was forced on them. And once they say it, like the saying goes, we're not going to like Zuma, honey, and put on this money. Now you like and suck it. We should stop all these things. We should stop playing God. Senator Al-Makura, he paid for this form 20 million naira. I paid 10 million naira for deputy national chairman. Nobody says I'm important. Fine. But this thing should be done right because I'm embarrassed at what my party is doing. And if I may come in here, I will be digressing. President Tinubu, if you ask me, as critical as I am, as exposed I am, I will tell you that President Tinubu has been cloned. This is not the thing what I knew. It's not. It is not the thing what I knew. We don't have to play God. We are so wonderful. We like praying. When we finish praying, we tell God to stay aside and tell myself. How? If you do that, God will look at you. Go ahead. That's why we're here. We are in this country. We are not moving forward because we want to play God. Who told President Tinubu that Nentawe is minding his business? You come and say, be national chairman. Why won't you want it? Let me digress again. Senator Abdullah Adamu was made senator. History has it that the governors, the presidents, and aspirants that came in got about 33 billion naira. Gone. They are worshiping that man. In Nigeria, if you are a bad man, they honor you. How can we make progress? I want you to help me, the two of you. I watched something on TV last year, I think. The Korean event, engineers. One man said Nigeria is one country that amazes him. In 1958, the man said, 3 countries were touted that they will shock the world with the progress they will make. Singapore, South Korea, and Nigeria. Singapore and South Korea have moved on. Where's Nigeria? We are going backwards because of such things. Then I beg you, don't accept it. And I appeal to the people that are going to be voting to please tell the president that Nigerians are not happy right now. Nigerians are hungry. They are dying every day. I lost a very dear young boy yesterday in Yola. Adobe Lokube, may we so rest in peace. Very sad. People are dying everywhere. And we are playing God with our lives. President Tinubu should please stop it. That's my take. I don't know him, but for God's sake, anybody that brings up religion wants to cheat you in this country. We have seen it.
All right.
All right then. So you just said, you don't know Nentawe and you're not sure he has the capacity, to handle that position. So out of the list that we have, who do you think have the capacity?
Senator Al-Makura.
Why?
He paid the form for it. He's apparently ready for it. He's ready for it.
Beyond paying for the form for it, does he have the capability and capacity to move APC to where it needs to get to?
That's why we also, I'm thinking about playing God again. How do you know? You ask Nigerians, I want this person to be president. Are you God? Are they God? Al-Makura wants it. Give him a trial.
But whatever it is, absolutely. Exactly. You have to look at the person's track record and their capabilities.
What kind of record? Now, even in the record, if you want to give Al-Makura, Sani 313, I think he's capable. Salih Mohammed, Kwara, he's capable. They paid the money for these forms. They did. Why must we play God? We say this is the president. How? It's not possible. I don't know Nentawe, I don't know him, but he did not aspire to become the national chairman. I went around this country 21 months selling the APC. Now nobody even looks at me. I don't care. God is up there. But I tell Tinubu and those that understand around him, and we are plenty in this country. What's wrong with us? What is wrong with Nigerians? We love praying a lot. Every meeting, Muslim prayer, Christian prayer. After I finish, we tell God to stay aside, want to help us. It will not work. I'm sorry. It will not work.
All right. As someone that has been in the APC for a really long time, what kind of leadership do you think the APC needs in itself as it is of now?
Hey, let me take you back. We're not born then. In 1979. Or were you born 79?
No, I was not.
No, before then, before then. Sheikh Shakari was the president. The national chairman was this man from Oyo State. He's late now. And then the man from Nasarawa State was national secretary. President Shakari was among the people. The chairman and secretary were in charge of the secretariat work. Let's go back to that. We appoint somebody now, for God's sake. Maybe that's why they didn't want me to become the national chairman, because I would have told them the truth. We'll have killed me, all have resigned. Mr. President, you have no right to want to lead this party. They have no right. The party belongs to the chairman. He was elected to run the party. Not the president come and say, because ABCD. Now, one thing I said then was, I calculated something. There was a figure that was being bandied then, that we were about 43 million registered voters of APC and members of APC. I said, if each member were made to pay 100 naira times 43 million, that's 4.3 billion naira in 1 month. Times 12 months, 4.3 billion times 12 months, over 50 billion naira. The party will have belonged to Nigerians. Right now, the party belongs to individuals, and it's not right. When you are in power and there's nobody to talk to you, you become power drunk.
So is it the norm now that whoever is in power, especially now that APC is the ruling party and President Tinubu is the president, so has it become the norm for that is at the top to conduct the affairs of the party instead of the chairman to do that?
Looks like, because if I were close to the presidency, honestly, I wouldn't have given President Tinubu an endorsement during the last NEC meeting. No way. What has he done? With due respect. I want an air, different stations. I said, in my history, my life, I've not seen a president campaigning for second term from day one. They must have had that. They had a meeting in Lagos, and the former governor of Ondo State, Segun Oshoba, spoke and said, it's not true that President Tinubu doesn't want second term. Apparently he wants it now. Now what has he done? He has become the most unpopular president in the history of Nigeria. If you like, if you don't like, accept it. If you like, accept it. He's become the most unpopular man in Nigeria. Nigerians are hungry. From nowhere, he took over on May 29. I was on Arise TV. I spoke and said, President Tinubu will surprise us pleasantly. I'm really being surprised now, but unpleasantly. Yes, he's doing it. And you don't need that. If you are just giving us what we wanted. Now, let me tell you again. Let me tell President Tinubu, if you are watching me, listen to me. Hatred we have in this country today has not been felt like before, ever like now. There's hatred everywhere. Nigeria is bigger than Igbo, Hausa, Fulani, Yoruba. Nigeria is bigger than these 4 tribes. There are 200 million Nigerians and about 200 and something tribes. Kanuri, Urobo from Adamu State. We have many. Tiv, name them. Now, everything around Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa, Fulani. No, it's beyond that. It's happening now. And I will have told Mr. President, this is not what you should be doing. If you give us what we want, on our own, we will elect you. We don't have to fight for it. God will catch him. Permit me. He went to a program and said, if I don't give you light by 2027, don't vote me again. Share for the Bakinsa. Nobody forced him. Did it himself.
So everything that the APC is doing at the moment, is gearing up towards 2027 elections, of course, yes. Yeah. And we cannot wait to hear or see the outcome of the next meeting that we'll be having. So now, do you think that, with all of the people in the APC, being that we've seen lots of defection as well, this past week has been defection from one party to the APC, being that they're the ruling party. So do you think presently now with the people on board in the APC, do you think they have that strong mechanism to, win the 2027 elections? Do you think those people have the capacity to give Tinubu what he wants? Because you rightly stated here now that, it seems that it's the president that is actually, calling the shot in the party when it's not supposed to be so.
Yeah. Let me tell you one thing for sure. Take it to the bank. I don't see President Tinubu winning these elections come 2027. Last time they said how many governors endorsed him. 20 governors endorsed Jonathan. And if God is the same God on the throne, the same God that stopped Abacha, he formed 5 parties that Bola Ige aptly named 5 fingers of a leprous hand. They endorsed him to be the president. He was just waiting for the time to remove his uniform and contest to be national chairman. He died. Jonathan was minding his business, a lecturer, and then his wife was the one who had the money, was going to school. They made him deputy governor of Bayelsa State. From there, Alamisi became involved in trouble. They made Jonathan president. He came to the villa. He was vice president. Tom Ibori and co. were parking in his park. They were talking about the villa. They were parking in his parking point. He became acting president. Then became president. The day he wanted to become president and started going to Babalao, God was looking at him. He lost. Now all these endorsements. By the way, it's even wrong to have a one-party state. I was chairman of APC in Abuja when Alero was the minister for FCT. You might not remember. Alero, who recently decamped back to APC. He was minister. We met at the function. What are you doing in ACN then? Come on. I said, no. You stay there. We are opposition. Democracy only thrives if you are opposition. We will stay here and put you on your toes when you're not doing the right thing. I told Alero to his face. I remained in ACN. I've never decamped from the progressive front to any party. I've stayed. Now I saw somewhere that 3 more decampees and the Senate, APC will have majority. That is just terrible. You can't thrive in a one-party state. We will never thrive. Never. Are we God?
There needs to be competition.
We have to compete. Now look at ADC doing it now. Adamu is, the man from Kwara State, the spokesman for ADC, not ADC. He's not putting Tinubu on his toes. We should do it. What's wrong with Nigerians? It's not good.
Right.
Tinubu will not win. I'm telling you now, I'm not hiding it. I'm an APC man. I will not leave the APC. I'm an APC man. Proudly APC. But let me tell you that Tinubu is doing the wrong thing. He will not win. He will not win. All this is doing. Nantawe, don't waste your time with due respect. Al-Makura deserves it. Give him. If not, let those that pay their money. I can't remember if they've been refunded. By the way, about 55 of us have formed a WhatsApp platform. Those that step down. Buhari told us then, let's Buhari, if we are going to step down for somebody that they had their own list, big people, they will choose for our money. When I faced a screening committee headed by Bankole Speaker and former governor of Katsina State, what's his name? Masari. 2 speakers, former speakers, headed the screening committee in Katsina House. When we finished screening, Masari told me to go and collect my receipt. I'm like, receipt? Really? He said, collect your receipt. When I went back to the place, we gathered all the former people that wanted positions. Yes, they said there was a story that they will refund our money. Now 3 years, it was in June, 3 years down the line, we have not seen any money. I'm here, I paid 10 million naira to collect the form for Deputy National Chairman. President Buhari said, refund our money. Up till now, they have not done it. Before President Buhari died, may so rest in peace, Hope Uzodinma went to the Governors Forum, Progressive Governors Forum, to see the president. Appealing to him not to tell the CPC members not to leave, abandon President Tinubu. I'm like, okay, now you know President Buhari exists. Before now, he didn't exist. He said, refund our money. 3 years plus, it's not refunded. What kind of politics is that? I used the story of the young boy who was hiding cattle. He cried, wolf, wolf. 2 times, no wolf. Don't do it again. If you do it, it will not come out. Through the 3rd time, a wolf came out, and nobody came. If the APC tells this kind of stories now, and they don't give the money, who will believe them tomorrow? Is this what we want to live for our children? It's a bad legacy. Our word should be our bond. If you say you refund the money, refund our money. How much are we collecting? About 600 million naira. I told you, former chairman, about 33 billion naira gone. And they made him Amirul Hajj in his state. For God's sake, what's wrong with us? Amirul Hajj? Somebody that 33 billion naira gone? Come on. And then President Tinubu removed a serving. He has no right. I would have told him this. Mr. President, you have no right to remove anybody. He was our progressive man then. He said, when Jonathan tried to, he said, no, you don't have any right to remove. And I read the constitution, I saw it. He has no right to remove an elected governor. No right. We're setting a very dangerous precedent that will hurt us tomorrow. I won't keep quiet. If I were there, I will not keep quiet.
All right. So with the NEC meeting to commence, and with, as you said from your own mouth, that there have been discrepancies when it comes to the party. A lot of things have been happening, and it seems like there's a divide. So with this meeting that is going to hold today, do you think the outcome would unify the party or continue to further divide the party?
Well, you see, honestly, every problem has a solution. I expect to see this outcome today, Nentawe or whoever. Call us. You can imagine calling us now, calling Daily Trust Media, Daily Trust TV, Arise, all us there, and they now say, okay, people that pay their money, we are giving their money. It will unite this country. The way it is now, who will believe the president when he says something? If you cannot obey simple what your former president said, he went to Katina, and I was proud to see him there, yes. But for Christ's sake, all this window dressing, how will it end? God is up there. If President Tinubu does this, I hope they can. Nentawe wins it. By the way, Nentawe will win because the president said he will win. They will tell you that the president cannot be disgraced. Is the president not? You see God? That the Nentawe might win this because if once Tinubu says he wants him, they will queue up and say, let's give him. But it's not right. It is not right. Maybe I'm in the wrong place. Maybe I shouldn't be in politics because truly I can't take this. It breaks my heart. So
let's talk about refunding form fees, because you have made mention of this thing twice. It really shows that it speaks a lot. First things first, it speaks about integrity of a party. Now, do you think Ganduje that has left should be demanded to refund those fees back? To
Ganduje or Adamu?
Sorry, yes, Abdullahi Adamu.
Can they do it? They cannot do it. You see, right now, all of them have become so involved in a lot of things. They cannot even ask. If you ask, you man is too now. Why should you question me? There's somebody like me, I'll say, look, my friend, bring out the money. They can't do anything.
So there's nobody to hold anybody accountable.
Nobody, all of them are. I'm sorry to you. I won't say it.
All right.
This is my 28th year in Abuja. I live in a rented house.
Oh.
Yes, I refuse to compromise. I told you about former Alero. I refused. I was chairman of a primaries committee in one state, 2014, APC. Somebody called me and said I should compromise. I refused. They offered a committee 100 million naira. I said no. I live in a rented house. I speak the truth because you can't die with your money. Wherever you are. People have said the archaeologists in Middle East, Egypt and whatever. I become so rich because they were digging for something. They saw a grave with somebody buried with his dollars and all kinds of money. He thought that if he dies, he will go with it to heaven. After 3 days, he will become dust. All your money wasted.
All right.
So that's what we are doing, and that is not right.
All right.
Tinubu, I'm sorry, by the way, I had breakfast with Tinubu, his wife, 4 of us, my wife, Tinubu, myself, and him, 4 of us had breakfast in his house in Bodnon Street. Auntie Remy said, Senator, what's happening? Are we God? I'm sorry, I know what I'm risking. Now, I don't have anything. As I came here, I managed to come here. My car has to push to start. But I will speak the truth always. Because Nigerians are crying to be saved from the kind of rot that is going on. This thing must stop. If it takes me stopping it, I will stop it. This thing must stop. Nentawe might win because the president says he will win. You can't disgrace the president. He has said, Nentawe, you will give him. Is he ready? Shagari didn't want to become president. It was Metama Sule and Co., the senior Saraki, that came and became. He wanted, they gave Shagari. Before him, Ahmadu Bello Tafawa Balewa. Reluctant presidents. Where have we gone as a nation? Where? That's the honest truth.
All right, thank you so much for being here. Unfortunately, the time is not enough. There's so much to unpack when it comes to this issue. But then, so thank you so much, Chief Sonny Sylvester, for being here. It was an absolute pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Keep it up. Well done.
All right, thank you.